Welcome to Dark Fact, where we delve into fascinating and mysterious facts about the dark side of history, science, and beyond. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.
In 2014, 17-year-old Xenia Ignatieva plummeted 30 feet to her death after climbing a railway bridge to snap this selfie. Moments after, she somehow slipped. In an attempt to save herself from falling, she grabbed a live wire, which resulted in a fatal 1,500-volt shock through her body before her body hit the ground. A woman disappeared in 1993. At the time, her 3-year-old son claimed his father had murdered her, but no one believed him. 20 years later, when renovating the family home, the son dug up his mother's remains in the backyard. His father was subsequently convicted of murder. During World War II, a couple were driving home one night and picked up a hitchhiker. The man barely spoke during the ride, but as he got out, he thanked the couple and told them to repay their kindness. He would answer any question they may ask. The driver smiled and said, "All right, when will the war end?" The hitchhiker replied, "The war will end in July as surely as you will have a dead man in your car before you get home." Unsettled, the couple said goodbye and drove off. Before they reached home, they saw a wrecked ambulance by the road. They picked up the driver and a badly hurt patient. By the time they reached the hospital, the patient had already died. As the shock wore off, the couple regretted that they hadn't asked the hitchhiker what year. When actress Mercedes McCambridge voiced the demon that possessed Regan in The Exorcist, she insisted on swallowing raw eggs, drinking whiskey, and chain smoking to make her voice extra harsh. The director also had her tied to a chair during recordings so the demon would sound more restrained. Ted Bundy, one of the most notorious serial killers of all time, who killed at least 30 women, saved a child from drowning, retrieved a woman's purse from a thief, and worked for a suicide hotline to prevent people from committing suicide. The cargo ship Octavius disappeared near the coast of Greenland in 1761. 15 years later, it was found with its captain and crew frozen in their last terrifying moments of horror. This is Francesco Lentini, the three-legged man. The Italian-American circus performer was born with 3 legs, 4 feet, and 2 sets of functioning genitals. He spent his years working for a circus and lived until the age of 77. One of the scariest things on the dark web is a site called the Human Experiment. It is one of the most disturbing sites on the dark web. The experiment with living people on live stream, like injecting bleach into them, starvation, radiation exposure, and so on. Did you know every prisoner who is sentenced to death is asked for his favorite last meal? The reason behind it is not to fulfill the last wish of prisoner, but is a way to bribe the ghost, spirit of the prisoner, so that it will not haunt the executioner, police, or the judge. Someone posted about Michael Jackson's death with 100% correct details 5 hours before his actual death on Wikipedia. No one paid attention because everyone thought it was a prank. No single detail was ever found about that person.
Thanks for exploring the dark side of knowledge with Dark Facts. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, the truth is often more fascinating than fiction. Until next time, keep seeking those dark facts.